Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Michael Kittle Rare Coins. And just going to do a real quick stream, I think, tonight. I was going to do a quick video just to remind everybody we got an auction on Saturday, but I figured, hey, you know what, let's just do what we do usually before an auction. We'll do a quick live auction preview, even though we did all of the auction preview last Thursday already. So if you're... Nubs! You rock. Ooh, fancy super chat. Yo, that is a fancy super chat. Thank you, Nubs. We did a preview of everything last week, a day or 1 week from today. So I'm not going to go through every single item with the fancy camera and super zoom in on everything. If you really want to look at some stuff, you can watch back that whole stream. We did every coin in order. Just really wanted to pop on here tonight just as a reminder that we have an auction on Saturday. A reminder for everyone to go ahead and get those proxy bids in if you can't do it. And I guess one more chance to get in here and take a look at anything if you really have any questions about any of the items or about the auction itself. Mikey said he had a cheeseburger and fries for dinner. Mikey, I already updated the bot for tonight, and I didn't know what you had, so the bot will say, Mikey probably had a cheeseburger and fries for dinner tonight, because that's what I guessed. So I guessed correctly. Kyle's in Cleveland for a wedding. Ooh, Cleveland, huh? How you doing, John? Saturday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The Gringo is putting in the auction document. You can follow along, and if you have any questions. Mikey says he's doing some school papers and to pick a common practice you see on social media. You decided to do false information on collectible items like cards and gold and silver. Yeah, clickbait. Clickbait fake news. There you go, Mikey. You can say that it's all very deceptive. It preys on people's weaknesses and greed and lack of information. And there's really no merit to any of it other than getting clicks and views. But it spreads like wildfire because it works. Because there's a lot of dummies out there that don't know. And it's not their fault. They just don't know. But there's a lot of bad people out there that continue to put out the same videos over and over and over because they work and YouTube rewards them. Anywho, Kyle went to the MGM casino and won $300. Cool. You can buy some more coins from us on Saturday. Awesome. Awesome. So you guys, if you've opened up that Google document, you'll see that we have a typeset auction. And what that is, it was this album right here. And again, we did the preview already last Thursday. I put the link in the top of the auction catalog for our previous lot preview stream and also for the complete auction from day one. So if you wanted to rewatch that for whatever reason, you could do that. Lady Kid Nichols, don't want to get car sick. Oh, drive safe. So anyway, here is what the album was. We took all the coins out and they're in flips now, ready to go to their new homes. But remember, this album itself will be up for auction. If you need a Dansco 7070 typeset album, which I'm asked about all the time, hey, I need a Dansco album, I need a typeset album. I get so many requests for those. This is lot number 60 in our sale on Saturday. Lot number 59 is this page right here, the US Gold type page. Right there, Dansco 7070 page 7, or sorry, page 5 they call this. But actually, when you put it in the album, it's either page 6 or 7, depending on which album version you get. It's not page 5. It was page 5 like back in the 60s, before they added the bicentennial page and a couple of the other things, but they still call it page 5. So there you go. Mikey's saying he loves some rants. Well, watch the gaming channel later, probably, depending on what we're playing. I don't know what we're going to play later. I haven't even figured it out. Make a condescending video. You got a coin in your pocket change worth 8? You might, David. You might. You should contact all of your local coin dealers and go to all the local coin shows and tell everybody about it. Proxy bids can be sent in to me for any of the auction items that we're doing on Saturday, meaning that if you're not going to be there or you don't think you can be there, but you definitely want to make sure you win something or get your bid in, you can tell me, oh, on lot number 54, the 1886 Morgan dollar, Kittle, I'll bid up to $100, even though I'm only opening it at $25. So what that means is on auction day, if you send me a $100 proxy bid by email, I'll say, lot number 54, 1886 Morgan dollar, opening at $25, and I have a prior bid of $25 already, and then the next person that's there live will bid $30 maybe, and then I'll say, ooh, I got a prior 31 by proxy, and I'll just bid as if you were there. Does it mean you're going to pay $100, your max bid? Not necessarily. Could you get up to your max bid? Maybe, if the other bidders bid you up that much. Could you still lose? Yeah, if the other people pay more. But could you win it for $40? Absolutely could. So I'll just bid as if you were there. Now, if I get 2 proxy bids, I got to bid you guys against each other before the auction even begins. So if somebody sends me a proxy bid for 100 and another person sends me a proxy bid for 150 on the same item, I'll open up that auction. I'll say, opening bid is $25, but I got a prior proxy bid of $101 because the $100 bid person runs the $150 bid person up to up to a bid of 101. So I got to bid the proxies against each other first. So hopefully that is fair. If I get 2 proxies of the same amount, whoever emails me first gets in. It's kind of how that works. So those are due by Saturday, 11 a.m. and my email address is right about here somewhere, always on the screen. All winners of the auction, you're going to get charged $5, $10, $15 worth of shipping. Shipping cost is always dependent on weight, size of the value of the items purchased. If you got Kittle Fan Plus channel memberships, it's half price. Kittle Fan Plus Pluses, free shipping always. If you're an auction winner, you got to email me with your contact information and I'll send you a PayPal invoice. Prompt payment is expected. If you don't want to pay by PayPal, we take Google Pay, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, check, money orders, trades, silver, gold, layaway. If you're gonna do by trade, silver, gold, or layaway, though, please let me know ahead of time that that's how you plan to do it, and just make sure it's okay with me. Lady Kid Nichols with a $5 super chat saying, "I guess I could have dropped some money." You just dropped $5. You just dropped $5. Thanks, Lady Kid Nichols. All right, let's see here. Kyle has a coin that's dated 1776 that has a Minuteman on it. It's got to be worth at least 5,000. I've seen videos where they're worth a lot more than that, Kyle. You should go to your local coin dealer and ask them. You got 2, 8, 7. There's Lady Kid's super chat coming in. Look at those barber quarters dropping in. Ooh, one fell out. Bitcoins? I don't have any Bitcoins, Dave, and I will not accept Bitcoin. I accept real money. Real money. All right. Not pretend internet money. Speaking of money, have you guys all got in on the monthly free coin giveaway? Well, there's always a monthly free coin giveaway on Michael Kittle Rare Coins. You guys know this. Always. Always. Except this month. It's not a free coin giveaway. It's a free paper money giveaway. Check that out. Check that out. Everybody get in on it? Get in it to win it. Clever coin name with a $5 super chat saying, "I tried to pick it up and then just ended up dropping 5 of my own." Oh, you guys are just spilling stuff all over the place. You guys are just spilling stuff all over the place. While you're driving, no. I mean, hopefully the little VCRs don't drop any money too, Clever and Lady Kid. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. No, just kidding. You don't have to send me anything. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. And I got a package going out to you guys probably tomorrow. Tomorrow I got to send you a couple things. Mostly just some dedicated WAM for your computer. I just upgraded my computer and send that out to you there. All right, Dragon, how you doing? Kyle wanted to look at the first $50 of the auction again. Well, first, we got to look at this monthly free coin / paper money giveaway. Even if you don't collect paper money, I'm sure you want to get in and win this giveaway because you might be just looking at this and you'd be like, Kittle, I don't care that these are uncirculated 1976 $2 Federal Reserve notes, 40 of them in consecutive order right here. You're like, I don't care. I'm just going to spend these. You're just sending me $80 cash. Well, you could look at it that way, I guess, but some collectors might actually like this, and I think it's worth more than face value, but anyway, I thought it'd be a fun giveaway to do some something other than just coins, because we do have a lot of paper money collectors and people interested in that. But there you go, 40 consecutive. If you want to win these, just get in that monthly free coin giveaway. That's all you got to do. Everybody has an equal chance of winning that. Just got to leave a comment on the video and like and subscribe and stuff like that. They hold on to money like it's their lifeblood and they eat it. Oh, I'm sure they eat right through a lot of your money. All right. All right, so lucky number 13 on likes. Very cool. Paper giveaway. Always, Steve, always. I'm sure if Archaeology Mikey wins, he's just going to tell me to keep the money and apply it towards like some toner or something. But, all right, let's just set this here. That's lot number 59. This is lot number 60. Kyle wants to look at the first $50 of the sale. So if I go to the auction catalog, which everyone has open right now, the first $50 in the sale is lot number 38. Let me flip through right here and pull out lot number 38. That's this coin right here, an 1828 capped bust, $50. And we're going to be starting this one at $100. Holy smokes. It's worth every penny, probably. Every cent. And then some. As you can see, based on our starting prices last Saturday, most things sold for quite a bit more. I'm real conservative on our starting prices, so there is a quick look under our really horrible camera here. I got our microscope on. We can take a look under here. Get them proxy bids in, right, Vern? Mikey won a 1942 quarter from Spray Can. You're always winning stuff on YouTube, Mikey. You're always winning stuff. All right, let's go to microscope. Sorry, I was trying to do that. 1828. This has got some toning around the rim. Strong VF, nearly XF detail, I'd say. Maybe it is even XF. There is some light hairlines. You can see if I get right at this angle. So this is a coin that's been lightly cleaned in the past. I don't think that's harshly cleaned. It's not polished or anything. It's been lightly cleaned and then stuck back in an album and then retoned. You can see there's some color there around the rim. I can turn on my other camera, I guess, if you want to get that view too. The reverse. Tons of great detail here. This is exactly the kind of coin you want to put in your typeset. It shows all the original details of the coin. You're not missing anything due to lots of wear. Now, these are lettered edge. These are lettered edge. I think you can kind of just make out the letters right there under the microscope on the edge. Reeded edge is 1836 through 39. Well, some 36s. Some 36 are letter edge. All right. This is this is the kind you want in your typeset, and this is the one I advise a lot of people to do. It's like, find a coin out there that has all the original details, because that's what the purpose of a typeset is, so you can see everything. And this would normally, in this grade, would be very expensive, like several $100s more than it's probably going to sell for. But because of that light cleaning and some hits and marks, you can get this one for a fraction of the price. Then you would have to buy like a certified XF40 or XF45 or something like that. So, and in a typeset, it's going to be fine. You don't want to be putting $1,000 coins in your typeset, probably. Most people don't. I don't think so. Let me go ahead and fire up this other camera here. I wasn't ready to do that, but let's go ahead and get that going. Show the date, please. There's a few different. Yes, there is. This is, I believe, the large 8s and the flat base 2. It's definitely the flat base 2, but I believe it's the large 8s. I don't know what the rest of the varieties. There's so many different Overton varieties, I didn't attribute it. Figured this was just the setup stream for Saturday. Didn't read the words. Hey, Alfred. Now I figured just to pop on here to give people another chance to look at stuff a little bit, and to just as a reminder that there is an auction. Reminder to send me some proxy bids, because I only had 2 people send me proxy bids for Saturday. So I had several others send me proxy bids on for the auction. What day was that? Last Saturday. So I just want to remind people. Okay, so what do we got going on here? I need to do this. I need to... Hold on, we got plans here. Let me do this. Start up my camera. Let me go into live view. That's my camera clicking on there. Let me move this just a little bit. Maybe we can use this to focus. Oh yeah, that's going to work great. That's going to work swimmingly. Swimmingly? Is that what I want to say? Probably not. Let's go full screen on this. Let's go to share my screen, and then let's do one of these. Let's actually get some more light here too. So you can see the hairlines going across there, but you can also see it's got some nice rainbow color. It's a nice $50. Would look great in your typeset, Kyle. Gringo, Nubs. Anyone else listening? But yeah, right there's about the worst I can make the hairlines look. Right there's about the worst I can make them look. But at other angles, you don't even see them. So it's not quite polished or anything, but it's been cleaned. I'm not hiding that. Oops, I dropped it. And this one will open at only $100. It should go for quite a bit more than that, I would guess. I think it's worth quite a bit more. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. All right, that there is going to be lot number 38. Lot number 38. Anybody else have any other questions on any of the other items in the sale? Want to take a look at any other coins while we're doing this? Otherwise, this is going to be a pretty short stream. I could end it any minute now. I mean, I didn't really plan on streaming a whole bunch. I was actually going to just do a quick video just saying, hey, everybody, reminder, we got an auction on Saturday. Come on, come on, come on. Make sure you get your proxy bids in. See ya, see ya, see ya. And then that would have been my whole video, but it's like, if I got to get everything out and record something, I might as well just pop up the live stream and chat with some peeps, right? Gringo wants to see the Standing Liberty quarters. Lots number 36 and 37. We can do that. Two types of Standing Liberty quarters. We got a Type 1 and a Type 2. And Mark would like to see the 20 center. That is lot number 32. Let's get that one on deck. Right there. You sent full offer removed from auction bid, which is probably... once we have the catalog out, and we had a buy it now offer on everything, Roseanne. I can't... If you offered me $1,000 right now for one of the coins up there listed at $50, I'm going to tell you no. Even though I really want that money and it's worth way less than that. No, we're doing an auction. You can't buy stuff out of the auction once the auction's going. Can't do it. I don't care if you're sending me the full price or 10 times the full price. Just can't do it. I already got proxy bids on stuff from other people. It wouldn't be fair. Almost time to stream for the new Pokey. Is there a new event listed yet, Alfred? Or are they extending the current event? I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully Randy gets his third thing or whatever he's trying to get. I finally got one of them darn things in the game, but there's no chance I'm getting two more, not in the next hour and a half or whatever. Type 1 is nice. You'd like to see the 20 cent and the... Well, let's take a look at these quarters. Let's take a look at these quarters here. And the 20 cent. The double dime, some would call it. All right. What do we do? What do we do? I don't know how to do this. I got too many windows open. Help me, everybody. Okay. Let's look at 36 first. Let's go to this screen here. So that's just what the Type 1 kind of looks like under... It's got, good luster. At least AU luster. It's got cartwheel to it. Show that under the scopage. We did say there's a toning spot there at about 4 or 5 o'clock on the rim. It's about the only thing wrong with this thing. Real nice 1917. Tons of detail. I almost don't even see like any actual wear on it. I mean, like, I'm looking at the high points, which is like her leg and her nipple and the shield, and I don't really see wear on it. It might be mint state detail, at least the obverse that we're looking at. Your jelly of that gold. I can't believe that, Alfred. That was crazy. That was pretty cool. No Pokemon Arc or Kerbal. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do, Kyle. I don't know. Maybe we'll just take the night off. How about that? Yeah, I mean it's got full head as well, which means you can see the complete hairline. Definitely full head. Yeah, it's real nice. It's real nice. Here's the reverse. It might be mint state detail because you would normally see wear on the eagle breast. I was just conservatively saying it's like maybe an AU, high AU, but it might be like an MS62, 63. It might have had a light cleaning in the past. It just has that kind of maybe feel to it. Maybe. So I'm not going to say it would grade MS63 full head or anything, or even AU58 full head. It might have had a light cleaning. The luster just seems slightly impaired, like maybe it had been cleaned. But I don't know. And it's got that toning spot on the rim, which I don't think is a huge deal as far as grading's concerned. We'll take a look at this under the other camera here. We can do that. Yeah, there's it doesn't have full luster like that I would expect on a higher mint state grade or even a mint state 63 or 4. The luster, but it does have cartwheel luster still there. I can show that. It doesn't show on this camera too well, but it does have cartwheel luster still. It's not all the luster is not gone. Now, sometimes they could have muted luster like this just because they've been sitting in an album too long and they kind of got a little hazy. That happens too. Now, let's put this one back here for just a second. We'll go back to this. And we'll go like this. And let's see, I can shine on this light over here. You can see there's still luster that cartwheels around it. It's not gone. Especially under reverse. Look at that. There's cartwheel luster here still. It's a nice coin. Yep, I think it's mint state. I don't think there's wear on it. That's probably what it was, Mark. Might have been dipped a while ago. And again, remember, just on the rim here, there is like a little black spot that almost looks like someone burnt it there or something. Like just there's a little touch of like something there on the corner. Sorry, I thought I'd put that full screen again. We looked at that, and I can get it right there. You can see there's like... Steve Woods! You just distracted. Look at this. No, that's cool. Can we get in on the Christmas giveaway by sending you stuff? Absolutely, Steve. I should make an announcement about that. Hey, let's make an announcement about that right now. On December 22nd, I should probably make a command that says that at some point, but we're still in the early stages. We got some competition. Jeff, you know what? I can't even watch baseball after last night's game. Last night's game was just pretty crazy, huh? Holy cow. No, I just figured we'd get on real quick and give people another chance to look at some stuff, Jeff. But we already did the full preview last Thursday, so you're not going to see anything new tonight that you didn't see last Thursday. This is more just like a reminder to be there on Saturday and get your proxy bids in. But yeah, it almost looks like someone just touched that with a little heat right there. It's weird. It's weird. But anyway, on December 22nd, me and some friends, we're going to be doing a Christmas giveaway, including Green-Go and Nubs here in the chat, and Amanda probably will be part of it. Not sure who else will be part of it. But just some of us will be on like StreamYard, so some of us will come up there on the little boxes on the screen and do different giveaways, and we'll give away a bunch of fun stuff. And I didn't really make any plans for this yet, Steve Woods, but yes, absolutely. I should probably make that an announcement on Saturday as well, or maybe even do a separate video inviting that if you want to. If anybody else wants to be a part of it, yeah, you could absolutely send in something, as long as I have it, before December 22nd. Just make sure you mail it to me, to my P.O. box, with some instructions to say, hey, give this out, and we'd absolutely do that. Roseanne wants to be a part of it too. Yeah, Roseanne, you're part of our Discord group, and we talked to you, and we've chatted, and I've seen you on camera before. Roseanne, you're welcome to be part of the giveaway too, and if you want to come up on StreamYards that day and say hi to everybody and give away your item and mail it directly, you can do it that way. If I got to do any of the mailing and stuff, then you need to send me item ahead of time so I have it that day. Yeah, too much work. Roseanne, we'll just give you the StreamYard link that day and you can pop on up and give away something, and then you'd be responsible for mailing it out to whoever wins. That's the easiest way. And that's the way Green-Go will probably do it, and that's the way Nubs will probably do it. Alfred's mailing me stuff because he's in Canada and it's easier for me. The winner's most likely going to be someone from the US of A, so it's easier. But Alfred's still welcome to come up on the panel that day and say hi and Merry Christmas to everybody. Alfred with his Santa hat on. Or he'll be talking about Boxing Day on the 26th, probably. Exactly, Rosie. It doesn't really make sense for everybody to be mailing me everything and then me mailing it. And yeah, probably not. Probably not. Anyway, that will be the giveaway that we do December 22nd. And yes, Steve, if you want to be a part of it, absolutely. Or if anybody out there wants to be a part of it and have something given away. Or if you guys don't have anything to give away, but you still want to have a giveaway from you, like if Darth Silversith in chat or someone else, I just picked Darth's name in because I see him right there. If he wanted to have something for a giveaway but didn't like have anything to send me, he could just send me, you know, little few bucks on PayPal or something. Say, Kittle, buy something. Or if he knows something he wants to give away, like, Kittle, definitely give away like a 1-ounce Silver Eagle, and this should cover it. And or just email me. We can work something out. I have a lot of stuff here that we could probably use as giveaways from you if you wanted to be a part of it that way. And that would save you mailing me something. Like, what I don't really think is necessary is if someone out there wanted to give away a Silver Eagle, right? Don't mail me a Silver Eagle. I got Silver Eagles here probably. Well, don't spend the $8 or $6 or whatever to mail it to me. It's like, unless it's a special one or something like that. I mean, it'd be so much easier just to send me a few bucks and then I have a Silver Eagle here. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. If it's something common. If it's something common, so. Anyway, back to the auction preview. So that is the Type 1 Standing Liberty Quarter that we just show under the scope. Again, that's this one here. Type 1, 1917 Philadelphia. Next up, we got a Type 2. This is going to be lot number 37. This one does have some wear on the high points, so you can definitely see the difference. Some flatness in the head, the breast, the top of the leg, that front leg just gets worn on the top, kind of flat. A little bit of wear on the shield. Okay. Clever's going to mail something, but you'd be on... Yeah, Clever, if you want to do that too, like if you guys don't want to be responsible for mailing it out or collecting the people's address and all that, and you just want me to be showing it on camera, and then you guys can pop in and get on the ukulele and play some Christmas music or some whatever, you guys can all do that too, of course. We'll have fun with it. There is a spot of something on that eagle's wing. It almost looks like I could scrape that off. Probably could, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not messing with it. But there is some wear on the wings and on the eagle. This is going to be lot number 37. This is the Type 2 Standing Liberty Quarter. Still a nice quarter. 29S. 29S. You got a silver proof like that, slab DDO and a DDR. Oh, wow. Oh, silver proof Ike. I thought it said like that slab. Silver proof Ike. Wow. If you want to do that, Darth, that'd be very generous. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, if you guys want to know more about the giveaway and everything, or if you really want to be a part of it, get in touch with either me or Alfred or Gringo on the JW Coins and Hobbies Discord group, because that's where we're really coordinating a lot of the stuff and planning it out. So if you guys are active on the JW Discord, then you're all invited to be a part of it. Absolutely. That there is the 1929. We also had a request to look at the 20-cent piece, so let's just set that right under there. Again, every single coin we already looked at in last Thursday's preview, but if you're here right now, we'll look again. This one here, we can see there are a couple light scratches in the right-hand field. And there's one there on the, just off the shoulder. It's got some nice dark rim toning all the way around it. Got strong VF, nearly XF detail. Let me get this light a little bit out of the way. It's reflecting too much. Tons of detail there on that eagle. Some scratches right above his head, though. It's not perfect. Still a great coin. 29, year of the market crash. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now, some people like to do stuff like that, Steve. You mentioned that, like in their typeset albums. If you're going through and you know you got to buy a Standing Liberty Quarter from 1924 through 1930, some people like to pick a fun date that reminds them of something as they're looking through their whole typeset. Or if you got to buy an Indian head cent from certain date range, or if you got to buy a seated Liberty dime from something, a lot of people pick Civil War dates, or a lot of people pick, you know, transition year. Like for Indian, some people buy a 1909 Indian and a 1909 VDB, you know, just so they have two 1909s and things like that, you know. So a lot of people do stuff like that, and it just makes their typeset more fun and more about them. Yeah, this is definitely XF or better detail on the reverse, but yeah, there's a scratch above his head. But yeah, let's take a look at it right here as well. Aaron needs this typeset album that's in the background here. Well, it'll be up for auction. You can see that's not just dirt, it's like blue and green toning around the rim. It's from being in the album probably for 20, 30 years or more. What will it take to get it? The whole typeset album? I forgot what we're starting it at. But it'll go for more. I know that. Will it go? It'll be under 100, I would guess, unless a couple people just really have to have it and really like the old one. Because I mean, there's one on eBay right now listed for $148 of the same type, the California line that this one is, and we'll show that in just a second. But I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know, Aaron. That's the thing. I mean, I wish I could just say, yeah, it's yours for $50 or something, or yours for whatever a price that we could agree to, but I only got one. I only got one right now. So, and I know you've been asking for it. This one here, again, I wasn't, I just had to do it as part of this auction. You will never get a 20-cent piece if you're in attendance, says Steve. Come on. Don't look at it that way. You never know. Uh-oh, I just did something here. Oh, yeah, I accidentally closed that. Let me open that back up. Turn my camera back on. Okay. What am I trying to show right now? Oh, yeah, we're going to get these coins off to the side for a second and show the album. Remember, this is a very old version of the Dansko 7070 album. Let me actually... It's an older version of it. It's got all the same pages. This is probably done in the late 60s, is my guess. It does have a spot for... It does say 32 through 64, so they know that's when silver coinage ended. And it does have a spot for the Kennedy, 1964, so we know it's made after 1964. But it probably wasn't made much later than that. This is a different style page that was added later for the bicentennial years. This probably came out of a Dansko 7070, a later one, and was added to the album. And this is, remember, the Continental line. These were versions of the Danskos that were made for dealers in California. I've only seen a few of them. This one was La Mirada. I've seen them also say Venice Beach. I've seen them that have this stamp, and then also another stamp that says Dansko, like an old Dansko. But this is made by Dansko. It's the same thing. It says United States Major Typeset. Just an older version, and some people actually really like these red, older Danskos, and they're pretty collectible. And then, of course, the gold page is separate. These things sometimes go for 30, 50, 80 bucks just by themselves, even for a used gold page, depending on who wants them and how bad they want them at that time. So hope that makes sense. I don't know what that's going to sell for. I mean, depending on who's bidding. We're starting the gold page at 25 bucks, and we're starting the full album at 50 bucks. That's what we'll be starting them for on Saturday. And then other than that, here, let me got to put a coin back under here so my camera will focus again. If I can figure out where that goes. There, I can't even figure out where it is. There it is. Okay, sorry. Gotta get my camera focusing. That autofocus just goes crazy. And I screwed it up. It ain't working. Hold on, let me close it and open it up again. All right, anybody else have anything else? Anybody else have anything else? You like the newer pages better? I mean, it's the same stuff with the same slots for the most part. I think some of the newer albums might have a couple extra spots. But let me try to get this back open again. There we go. I got that going now. Yeah, I think it might have where it had Washington quarter, it might have another spot for a clad quarter in some of the newer ones. It's mostly there. You wanted to see the seated halves? Again, we showed everything already in the preview, but I guess we can look at them again. Seated half. That's cool. Seated half. If I missed anything, sorry, I'm trying to follow along. He would never, says Don. I would never what? What are we doing? What are we talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Alright, I don't know. Alright, so we need, and then Alfred says dollar coins. There's a lot, well, yeah, we can look at everything in the whole sale. Alright, where are we at? Seated Liberty is lots 40 and 41. Let me find those here. $40 and $41. 40 and 41. So here is lot 40. 1849.0. 1849.0. Show it here. 1849. There's some blue toning all around the rim from the album. There's wear on the high points. Still got full shield detail. Can just about see the clasp on Liberty's dress on the shoulder. You can kind of just make it out. Wonder if Continental Coin in the Valley sold. I mean, the Continental line could be from Continental Coin, now that you mention that. But it says La Mirada. I don't even know where La Mirada is. But I've seen them market as Venice. I've seen them marked Venice Beach. I've seen them marked a couple different places. I've seen them with the Dansko stamps inside. There's several versions of them, but I think they might have been like a premium version that like dealers could order for their own shops and stuff. And that's my guess. And that's based on what I can find from a couple other people that wrote up on them. But they're kind of collectible. What up, Randy? Randy, did you get your third thing? Do you need cash? Randy, do you need Pokemon money? Alright. Hopefully that gives you what you want to see on lot number 40. Lot number 41 is the later version with the motto, 1877. Oh, you didn't get it, Randy? Bummer. This one has a little more detail. You see that shoulder. You can see the clasp a little bit more holding the dress. A lot more detail in the folds of the dress and more shield detail. Still a little bit of toning to it. There's the In God We Trust motto. And tons of detail. 77S. 77 San Francisco. San Francisco. Oh, Aaron's got a stray cat. That sounds fun. Yeah, this one's actually really nice, Don. Like, it's what you want in your typeset. It's got all the detail of the coin, but it's not too high of a grade or to where you're like, you'd be worried about touching it if you wanted to take it out and hold it, or you'd be worried about like it getting ruined over the years and not being slabbed. That's what I think about the perfect typeset coins. You want something that has all the details, so you're not missing any of the design, that looks good, that you're happy about, but it's not too expensive to where you'd be like worried about like, wow, that's too expensive. That should be in a slab, huh? That's way too expensive. Now you could get this one slabbed and probably be worth it, but you're not going to worry about this one in your typeset too much. Like I've started building a typeset one time that was all high-end Mint State ones, but I mean, you start worrying when you're putting $1,000 coin in a spot or a $4,000 coin in one of the spots, and it's like that's just a lot of money to be sticking in your album, you know. And I calculated out if I would have finished the whole album, it would have been like $75,000 to $100,000 just in my album, and it's like that's just way too much money to not be in slabs. It's just a reality, and I would be uncomfortable with the collection that way. So I stopped. I stopped myself before I got too crazy with it. Those are the Seated Liberty $50. Did you guys want to see anything else? Did you guys want to see anything else before we get going? It would have been Dubs. I got it a little bit more than half done, and I had about 20 slabbed coins ready to smash out and put in the album before I stopped. And I still got my typeset album. It's on my bookshelf. I'm looking at it right now, and still got a few coins left in it that I noted. But most of the coins I took out of there and got them re-slabbed and sold off a lot of them. But It is possible to stop yourself. Well, I didn't really stop Stack 'em High. I just stopped cracking the coins out and putting them in my album. I just started collecting them in slabs after that. You guys want to see the seeded dollars? Is that what I'm being asked for? Lot numbers 50, 51, and 52. How about we'll look at those? Look, you looking at them right there. What else do you need to see? They're freaking awesome. 50, 51, and 52. Yeah, Aaron, that's what I try to tell people. It's like, I mean, unless it's a super expensive coin, like when we're talking about the Classic Head Large Cent like we sold last weekend, I mean, to get an XF or AU Classic Head Large Cent, you're going to spend $1,000 probably, or more. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, but you don't want to get every coin in your set a good or a VG because you're going to be missing a lot of detail. People coming to get the kittens. Nice, Aaron. That sounds fun. Keeping you busy. All right. There we go. Seeded Liberty dollars. All right. Let's look at the first one. This is the no motto version, the 1860 New Orleans. Nice little date right before the Civil War started. Pretty cool. It's got lots of detail. A little bit of weak strike on the date. That's kind of common on these, actually. Some wear on the high points, but it's a pretty nice overall coin. Yeah, Darth, I mean, you want most coin. I mean, you always want to get the best you can afford. You always want to get the best you can afford for each type, but I mean, VFs, XFs are perfect for type sets. Now, do you go out and get a VF or XF Washington quarter when you could easily put a mint state in there? That's up to you. What a lot of people will do, Darth, instead of putting in like a BU 1964 quarter, there's the O mint mark, instead of putting like a BU 64 quarter, if all the rest of their set are VFs and XFs, well, you just spend maybe $150 or $200 and you put a nice XF key date Washington in there. You put in the 32S or the 32D if you can afford it, just so it better matches your set. But like Roosevelt dime, are you going to go out and put like a VF or an XF Roosevelt dime? Some people do it just to match their set, even though it's only worth a couple dollars instead of a really nice or a proof. Or some people don't put any proofs in their type sets. Some people do. It's your set. Do what you want and what you think is best. That there's lot 50. Lot number 51 is the 1871. Mikey says Cat Lily only allows you to hold her, not anyone else, even your mom. Well, Lily trusts you the most, it sounds like. Yeah, do you put it? Same thing with the 43 steel set. Do you put an XF like that's been circulated? Some people do, just to match the rest of their set. Most people don't. Most people put a high grade blazer. But it's your set. You do what you want. Yeah, some people would never put proofs in their type set because they wouldn't. I put proofs in mine because I like proofs. There it is. Lots of feather detail on this one. 1871. Then we got the trade dollar. I threw this in there because that's a seeded Liberty as well, right? Look at, she's sitting, isn't she? Trade dollar, 1877. Lots of detail. Look, you even see her toes. Look at that. You put 1822 you got for me in your typeset? Nice. What's Liberty holding? The shield on the seated shield? That's the Phrygian cap. The cap of Liberty on a pole. Cap and pole. Alright? It's Liberty cap. Instead of wearing the hat, she's holding it on a pole. And this one, what is that? Olive branch piece? Something like that. Alright, that's the trade dollar. We'll show the other side of trade dollar. 77S. Again, we showed these again last week. If you want to see them in other view, a couple little scratches on this. Not too crazy. So there we go. Those are those coins there. And, yeah. Thought it was a flag? Nah, no. And we could show these under the other view if you want to just have a peek real quick. Just so you can see what they look like. Totally. Why did they put 420 grains on the trade dollar? Just so it was more accepted in international markets, like in China. So they knew exactly what was in it, exactly the weight, without having to like guess or weigh the coin. That's why they call it a trade dollar, because it was made mostly for international trade. There is the 1860 New Orleans. Pretty nice coin. That's lot 50. Lot number 51. Maybe even a little nicer. Hello, Ringmaster Ray. Lot number 51. This is the 1871 seated dollar. And then we showed lot number 52, which is the 1877 S trade dollar. And there goes my camera. Boom. Sweet. Sammy says, hey, what's up, Sammy? Anybody else have any other questions to take a look at of any of these? Or any other questions about the auction itself? Otherwise, I think we're going to cut this off here. I didn't want to stream much more than an hour, and we're already at about 50 minutes. Let's see here. Jeff says, we'll see you on Saturday. All right, Jeff, thanks for popping in. Oh, you're going to do some stuff for Christmas? That'd be awesome, Jeff, if you wanted to be a part of that. We'd definitely welcome that. That's awesome of you. Thank you very much for that. All those older coins and gold go up in value and price. Generally, Beta. Generally they do. They don't get cheaper over the years. Show you cool stuff for 10 minutes. That's what we've been doing this whole time, haven't we? Been showing you cool stuff. I thought so. Here, let's get these out of the way. Get these over to the side. What do you want to see? What else do you want to see? I mean, there's a couple gold coins in this sale. Don't forget about those. You just sold your AU58 trade dollar. Oh, they get up to value once you get those in there. Old stuff, you got a few 1 grain platinum, but they're not older than the 70s. Really? Kyle wants to do a duck race. I ain't doing no giveaway right now. We always have a giveaway. If you want to get in the giveaway, enter in and get those. We're doing a giveaway for those right now. Exclamation point GAW if you want to win 40 crisp uncirculated $2 notes. Look at that little stack. 201. And the serial number through 240. One more. There you go. 240. $80 face value I'm giving away. Just got to leave a comment on the video and we're going to pick at the end of the month. Look at that awesome portrait on the reverse. Isn't that awesome? You can still get these from the bank. You can't get 1976s usually. If you go to your bank, though, right now and ask for $2 notes, you'll probably get 2013s or 2017s. But you can get them face value, spend them. I encourage you guys to do that. The more people that go out and spend them, the more they'll circulate. But very rarely, every now and then when you go to the bank, you'll get some wrinkled up and beat up 1976s. But you're probably not going to get uncirculated 1976s from the bicentennial. Very cool. But yeah, we're giving away 40 of those in our giveaway this month. Straight cat. Yeah, Thomas, if you don't collect paper money, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people entering the giveaway just because, like, well, I don't care about that paper money, Kittle, but I'll take $80 from you, right? I mean, some people will probably, some people out there, if they win this, they'll probably just deposit it in the bank, unfortunately. But you know what? It's theirs. You know, I'm doing a giveaway, whatever they do with it. I hope that people don't do that. I mean, at least give them out to people at Christmas or as tips. You know, have fun with them. Don't just deposit them in a bank. You go to Las Vegas and you tip the drink girls with a crisp $2 bill. Let me tell you, they come back to your slot machine or your video poker machine right away. I mean, everybody else in the whole casino is giving them dollar bills, right? Everybody else is getting, or even 50-cent pieces like Kennedy has. Everybody's getting them down. But you give them a crisp $2 bill, you got drinks all night, and they're coming nonstop. Nonstop, let me tell you. Well, because they'll remember the dork over there playing video poker that gave them a $2 bill. They'll absolutely remember that. Nubs wants to see lots 56 and 57. Okay. Let me put these back in the sleeve so I don't get them too beat up. There's that. 56 and 57. Oh, that's 55. 56 and 57. Couple little goldies. Yeah, exactly, Steve. They'll remember you. They'll absolutely remember that person over there. And they'll keep bringing you them Black Russians or those Malibu and pineapple juices or the Long Island iced teas or the whatever you're asking for. Whatever you're asking for, they'll bring them. Lot number 56 in the sale is an 1861 Liberty Head Gold Quarter Eagle. And it's got a little bit of luster and life to it. I like gold. Civil War date, popular always. It's been cleaned. You can look at the hairlines there. I'll stop it right there because that shows the hairlines a lot at that angle. Turn it this way though and it looks a lot nicer, right? Turn it this way and you don't see it. No, it's a nice coin though. It's got tons of detail. Solid XF to AU on detail, probably AU. Couple light scratches there above the eagle's head. But yeah, it's got full detail. Nice little gold. And that is going to be lot number 56 in the sale. And this is opening at only $350. I can sell these wholesale. I could drop this in the mail right now and get more than $350 for one of the major dealers in America. So we're starting it low on purpose. Lot number 57. Also starting at $350, which is low. 1912 Indian, $2.50 Quarter Eagle. Nice little incuse Indian. It's got a little bit of wear on the high point of the headdress. Very hard to grade these, but. And this has got just a touch of wear on the upper point of the cover of the eagle's wing. So it's an AU. It's AU for sure. We'd probably grade AU 55-ish, maybe 58. Just a touch of wear on the top of the eagle's breast. And just a touch of wear on the high point of the headdress here. But very popular coins. So many of these get made into jewelry, and people love them in rings and cufflinks, and very popular. Just good old American gold. Pre-33 gold. Incuse design. Yeah, the highest points of the coin are the flat field. Pretty cray-cray, isn't it? But those are lots number 56 and 57. And hey, you just want to see the other gold while we're here? Let's look at lot number 55. Little princess, little Indian princess. United States of America. This is lot number 55. It's the 1856 Type 3 gold dollar. 1856. This is going to start at $300, which again is below wholesale for a Type 3 gold. 5 Point Friday in the morning. Uh-oh, Roseanne. Uh-oh. I didn't make it Wednesday or today for trivia. And then this one's going to be lot number 58. This is the 1904 Half Eagle. $5 gold piece. Get them proxy bids in, please. Don't be telling me later, oh, Kittle, I saw you had that in an auction. I wish I would have bid on that because I would have paid for more. Well, you've all had your chance. You've all had your chance to get in it. This does have a little bit of a depression or like a mark after the D of United. It's not the only distraction I see on this one. Not sure exactly what that is. Looks like some kind of little mark or hit, or somebody maybe was tested if it was real gold there at one point, or something's going on after the D of United, but not too distracting. I'm not sure about that, Ringmaster Ray. I mean, just a lot of them are pretty weak. We'll look at that again. I mean, look at that. It's just some of them are pretty weak. I mean, they're real thin. They're just real thin, so they're hard to strike. Get everything fully struck up on both sides. But yeah, the U of United is just a little bit weak there, and a lot of times on the reverse, you'll see the date or part of it real weak. The reverse is actually pretty strong on this one. I think that's just the way they are. I mean, I don't know. All right, that's the gold for the sale. I like gold. I think that's going to be it, huh? I think that's going to be it. Now, you got to show the rosy dime, something you can afford it. You really want to see the rosy dime? I'll show it. It's pretty. It's got toning, mint set toning. This is the first item that we'll be selling on Saturday. Lot number 30, what is it? I don't even know. 31. 31. It's a mint set toner, 1958. Little Roosevelt dime starting at $1. The $1 gold is not smaller than the Trime. It is not. Not the Type 3. The Type 1 might have been, Aaron. The Type 1 might have been. They changed the size of them. The Type 1s were smaller. This is a Type 3 that we have. All right. Well, there we go. Any other questions? Any other questions? And you know what? I can find that Trime that we sold the other day if you really want to see the difference. Where is that? Let me try to dig through this box here of the stuff that's already been sold, because I know I didn't mail out the Trime yet. Just if you really want to see it. Where is that? What lot number was that? Let me find it. There it is. So there's that. We'll put this over here. We'll get this over here. You can see the gold is bigger than the Trime. Just barely, huh? Just barely. Trime won't fully eclipse it. But if it was a Type 1 gold dollar, the Type 1 is smaller. The Type 1s were smaller, lower diameter, but thicker. All right. Hey, we learn stuff every now and then. Was platinum ever used in business strikes anywhere, just as bullion coins in the U.S., but anywhere else in the world? I don't think they were ever really used as business strikes anywhere, like in commerce, Darth. I know there's some early Russian platinum, but I don't think it was really used in circulation that I know of. And I know I've even heard of people looking through world coin lots and finding Russian platinum coins, just because people don't really realize it. But I don't know. I know they had them, Aaron, but did people really use them and buy stuff with them? Maybe the really rich would have had some of them, but I don't know if they made them in quantity. I don't know. Possible, but that would be the only thing close I could think of. All right, anybody else have any other questions about our auction or anything else on this? Otherwise, we're going to shut this down. Remember, get your proxy bids in by 11 a.m. on Saturday. I will reply back to you saying I got your bids. If you don't see me reply back to you, then I did not see it. Any Morgans? Yes, we have the auction catalog. We have the auction catalog up. Lot number 54 is the only Morgan in the sale. And I'll show it real quick here. It's at 1886 right there. 1886. And we're going to start this at 25 bucks, which I know is way low. But 1886. 1886. It's got some light hairlines, light little scratches on it. The reverse is real nice too. Reverse is almost even a little proof-like. See it reflect on the field there. Yep, 1886. Right there's about the worst I can make the hairlines on going across her cheek and neck there. I don't even think that's cleaning. I think it was just scraped up against something at some time, maybe a reading of another coin. I don't think it's cleaning. But yeah, it's a nice Morgan dollar. Yeah, I'd say it's probably a 63, just because of those scratches. Somewhere around there. Mint state. It looks good in a typeset. Somebody will be happy with it. Especially, hey, you know what? You grade it however you want to grade it, Ray. I don't know. But it's starting at 25 bucks, which is lower than wholesale on a Cole. I can sell Coles, like absolute crap Morgans, for more than 25 bucks right now. So I know I'm starting it at a very fair price. And it's going to go for more than that. Absolutely going to go for more than that. But I'll let the bidders decide where it goes. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So with that said, send me those proxy bids. Got until Saturday. Yeah, I would start things at $1, but if I start things at $1, then I'll get a bunch of people sending me proxy bids for like $10 and $5 and $20, just hoping something slips through, which nothing's going to slip through that low. But. Okay. Okay. Between now and Saturday, send me the proxy bids. If you have questions on any items, you can also submit those to me by email or on the JW Coins and Hobbies Discord. And were they comparable to gold coins in face value? Yeah, both of them circulate. They had gold dollars and gold and silver dollars. But did any of them actually like circulate at the same time, side by side? Not a ton. Not a ton. In most cases, people would hoard the gold and use the silver in commerce. That's my understanding of it. Because by the time you got to Morgan dollars in the 1870s and 1880s, they were still making gold dollars, but not the mintages were super low, and they were mostly like as collectibles, and they made them for jewelry mostly. The mint made them because jewelers demanded them and collectors. But if you had a choice and you were getting a change and someone had a gold dollar, you'd keep that gold and you'd spend the silver. And in earlier days, like the 1850s, like this one is, 1856, they had seeded dollars at the time, but the seeded dollar mintages were really low, and so were the gold dollar mintages. Just, you know, it's not like you were going places and the cash register had a bunch of gold dollars in the till and a bunch of silver dollars in the till, and you didn't care which one you got. I think you always cared which one you got. So, on those, I believe that's how it works. California gold's pretty cool too. Yeah, there's a lot of replicas and a lot of fakes of that stuff. Coin Profiteer subscribed. Let's go. Thank you very much. But you know, we got to end this stream now that Coin Profiteer's here, because we all want to get this stuff at really cheap and fair prices in the auction on Saturday, don't we? We got a Profiteer here who's probably going to take them all if we keep chatting about them too much. So, welcome, Coin Profiteer. I'm only kidding, of course. And I guess with that said, we'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm going to start the stream at noon Pacific time, maybe a few minutes before that. And we'll start selling these coins and the album itself as well. Again, email me the proxies, email me any questions, and make sure to get in that monthly free coin giveaway if you want a chance to win that. We have some giveaways planned on Saturday as well, so should be lots of fun. Should be lots of fun. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your Thursday evening, and tomorrow is Friday. Have a good one. Thanks again, everybody.